All right, we have got a great story for you guys tonight. This is an event that's coming up on Friday, September 20th, really to celebrate and have a reunion of sorts with the 1980 Beaverton High School state championship winning team. I am here with Ed Sowash, who is outstanding in hearing your stories, but you were one of the coaches on that team, and this is a team of really never giving up, playing for each other, and ultimately winning the title.
Winning it all.
Yeah.
Ran the table.
So what was it like? It wasn't easy. You guys were considered like the preseason odds-on champs.
Well, we were picked to go far,
Yeah.
Or maybe win it. And we started off 0-3, lost the first 3 games. Whoops, what happened there, So reorganized, a lot of problems. I won't go into that. But at any rate, then we started playing for respect. And the next 6 games, we won 5. But the last 2 were 6-0 and 12-6, not really blowouts. And so a lot of people thought we didn't belong in the playoffs, and we went in as number 32 and then ran the table and won the whole thing.
There you go. And there were some that were saying that you guys didn't even belong in the playoffs, right? Even though you had won the final few of the regular season.
One writer said that we may have been the worst in the bracket, or maybe the state. And so the kids... That's why when we were 32, they were shooting for 8, and then for 4, and 2, and then for 1.
Well, we talked off camera as well. Not only with this, and really a testament to your team for sticking together. Tell us a little bit about the makeup of that team, and we're talking 1980. That's 44 years ago.
Well, we had some people. That wasn't the problem. As playing together and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. At any rate, once we got it together, we started playing. Great kids. And as I say, there was great talent. 3 went into the NFL.
Oh, wow.
Fitzpatrick played, I believe, 7, 8 years.
Okay.
And Nils Fox, just a short time. And Scott Holman played for several teams.
Yeah.
And so they were great people. And Rogge Flug, our quarterback, did a great job. And they were great people. And they're not kids anymore. They're 60 years old.
So and we were talking again off camera that you also coached Steve Corey, Lake Oswego's head coach
at Oregon State.
Yeah.
Yes. So I had a deal. I just coached him 1 year.
Yeah.
And it's easy coaching somebody with a lot of talent.
Yeah, and look at him now. Yeah, he's had a great career over at Lake Oswego. So much so that you thought so highly of this team that you decided to write a book on it.
Yes, and I started it, and then, on my age, I started to get a little tired. And one of the team members, Steve Patterson, stepped in, and he started doing editing and doing some more, and then writing, and he's a good writer. And finally I said, let's just do this together. And so he jumped in with both feet and did a wonderful job. And so it was fun. And ironically, he was new to the team and the school that year, and I was new. I was there only 1 year. He came in as a junior. Okay. And so the 2 newbies ended up writing a book about it.
That's great. Well, winning a state championship is one thing, right? Executing, doing all the things you need to do to elevate your game to get to that point. Let me ask you, and I probably know the answer to this, how much has the game changed for you now, being a former coach, as you're watching games these days? Is it just overwhelming at times to watch how football's changed?
It is. And a lot of rules have changed, and the portal system, which I don't like.
No.
But it's good football. I know we've been going to the Oregon State games, season tickets for the last few years, and we've only been back 3.
Right. Yeah. Northern California before. So
we enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Beavers this year?
I don't know. I saw them on the tube this past week, and I don't know. I hope we're going to be good.
It's hard to judge after one game. But
one game, and you don't know what the other team's like.
Sure.
I coached there too, Idaho State.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And I wanted to go to the game and see if anyone was still around that was there when I was there. Probably not.
You never know. You might be surprised. But you were on Craig
Fertig's staff.
Fertig.
Yeah.
I almost want to say Fertig.
4 years,
Yeah.
and then in that business, if you don't win, you move on.
Yeah, sure.
They ask you to move on.
So the name of the book, 32-1, The Long Odds to Destiny. That's the
Yes.
name of the book. If people are interested in buying this, say there's a Beaverton High School alum out there right now that's like, I remember that team. I want to read that book. Where can they find it?
Well, we're going to have them at the game on the 20th, and Amazon. But rather go through us. It's cheaper to go through us than it is through Amazon. But I think it's well written. It's a great story, and great people, and it's going to be fun to see everyone. We have people coming from the East Coast, Chicago, Southern California.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of, I don't know if you saw the movie White Christmas with Bing Crosby, and
Oh, boy.
they go on the tube, and
Sure.
he says, get all the guys, they're going to honor their old general.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm doing now. Come on out. Anyone that's in the area, drive down. And that I'm talking about support people too, not just the team. The team and the band and the cheerleaders and rhythm bees. Come on back, because we're going to have a party.
That's awesome. That's going to be Friday, September 20th at Beaverton High School as the Beavers take on the Dallas Dragons that night.
That's right.
Should be very exciting. Well, thank you for stopping in. This is exciting stuff. And I know some people, we like to get nostalgic around here from time to time.
Well, we watch you, and you do a great job.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Ed Sowash with us tonight.